Hey, it's Jason, Nomadic Pagan. Welcome to week 27, the 9 virtues. Today we're going to cover integrity. So let's get started. Week 27, the 9 virtues, integrity. Related required number 1, the 9 virtues. Required reading, our own Druidry, page 13. Virtue, piety, and study, and 9 pagan virtues. And our own Druidry, page 81, 86. Lore and essays. This is probably going to be going back to our past virtues, probably covering the same material, but if you want to refresh yourself, you can. Optional reading, Warrior Virtues by Paul Myers. A Virtuous Life, 9 Virtue Study Guide by Reverend Michael J. Dangler. And Oakley's issue number 14, Ethics of a Celtic Warrior by Robert Burton. Welcome to the 5th of the 9 virtues, integrity. Integrity is, of course, the second in the second triad. I explained in week 13, the triad that corresponds to the warrior class. You might consider going back to read through week 13's lesson to get a background if you have forgotten some of it. Homework. Our own Druidry defines integrity as follows. Honor, being trustworthy to oneself and to others, involving oath-keeping, honesty, fairness, respect, self-confidence. Read through that statement until you think you understand it. In your dedicate notebook, answer the following questions. Does the definition cover integrity in your eyes? Is it simply keeping your word and being honest, or is it more than that? What does a definition mean by oath-keeping and self-confidence? Do these terms sit well with you? Are they too vague or perhaps too specific? If that definition doesn't quite sit right with you, head to your nearest dictionary and read the definitions in that it provides. Write it down. It is strongly recommended that you include a dictionary definition in your final write-up. Do any of these definitions make sense? Can they accomplish all that integrity is? Now think of your own personal view of integrity. Try to write it down in words. Feel free to steal phrases from the dictionary or the handbook if you need to. Can you come up with a definition of integrity that makes sense to you? Now think about people you know who has what you would call integrity. Examine why you think of them that way. Is it something that they know, something they do, or the way they did it, or something they have said? Is it something beyond this? Can you find words to describe it? Does integrity go beyond simply keeping your word? Does it involve fair judgment and respect? What does the DP handbook mean when it talks about having self-confidence? Is it talking about doing something specific or merely being right by yourself at that time? Think about other definitions of integrity, like the integrity of a structure or the integrity of an argument. Integrity means something different here. Does this meaning help build your conception of integrity? Can you apply it to you? Think about myths and legends from different cultures. How has integrity shown in this myth and legends? Was there a character in a myth that showed real integrity? How was that integrity displayed? Do you see yourself as having integrity? Having integrity in some ways, but not others, perhaps. Not having integrity at all. Does one need to have integrity to understand the concept of integrity? Or to wonder if something is done with integrity? Can anyone have integrity? Think of a time when you have exemplified this virtue. How did you feel? Did you know that this was a virtue at that time? Now think about a time when you failed to show this virtue. How did that make you feel? Did you feel as if you'd done something wrong or inaccurate? Finally, is integrity a virtue? Is it one that you would agree should be on ADF's list? Why was it chosen? What is it about integrity that either makes it a virtue or keep it from being one? If you had decided about that it is not a virtue, would you suggest another term, removing it altogether, replacing it with something else entirely? Now go back through your answers to those questions and form a response, at least 125 words to describe your understanding of the virtue of integrity. Now you have your 5th virtues out of the way. Let's go to my write-ups on my website, dedicatepath.soulstudiocreations.com. It's under virtues and integrity. Integrity, DP definition, honor, being trustworthy to oneself and to others, involving oath-keeping, honesty, fairness, respect, and self-confidence. Dictionary definition, steadfast adherence to a strict ethical code, the state of being unimpaired soundness. And the third definition is the quality or condition of being whole or undivided completeness. My write-up is as follows. When I think of integrity, I think about being truthful to oneself and to others. Not cheating yourself of what you set out to accomplish day by day, and not going against what you said you will do. Integrity has played a large part of my life, from agreements I have made with others to agreements I have made with the gods. Integrity and piety, I believe, go hand in hand, and you must have integrity to adhere to having piety. When someone adds an extra zero to the sum of the money they give you, when Amazon ships you extra stuff, oftentimes people would assume that this is a boon and take it. It takes integrity to do the right thing and try to return the excess, as the actions you do reflect on you as a person. Alright, y'all, that was week 27. Next week is going to be week 28, of course, the fifth whole holiday and explanation. So, come with me next week as we take another week out of the book here. Blessed be, y'all. Talk to you later.